Everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lorian. I'm a mum of 6. As you can see from the title, this video is Christmas plan, how we do Christmas, our traditions and things like that sort of video. Not that we really have any like set in stone traditions or anything, but I thought it might be interesting just for you lot to sort of like hear of our plans and what we always do and things like that. I wouldn't say that we're a proper like tradition family or we have things that have been like passed down from parents and things like that. There's definitely nothing we do that has come along from Curtis's side of the family. I don't think they're much of like tradition sort of people. Nothing wrong with that. There's just nothing actually, to be honest, like in life altogether that we do that he would be like, my mum did this, my dad did this. But there are things in my family that we would do that I like to continue doing. So we have like a nice breakfast Christmas morning. We would always have a turkey on Christmas Day. We have a way that we open our present, just things like that. So leading up to Christmas, Curtis has 2 weeks off, which is really nice. If he can, he might have more or he might not go back straight away in January. Just sort of depends how work and everything goes. He's self-employed, he's a joiner, and work can be flexible depending on like what he has earned previously, and you know, just everything comes into factor, savings and jobs he's got booked and things coming up and stuff like that. It's nice because he's around quite a lot, which is just all for a different video, isn't it? Christmas. So we love to just all spend time together. I think me and Curtis don't really go out or do anything on our own. We do usually always take the children to see Father Christmas. This year I have not managed to find a booking, but I think the Tesco, which is a supermarket near us, has like a grotto thing. So I'm thinking when they finish school Friday, perhaps we'll pop up there and see if we can get to see Father Christmas, because I do love them to see Father Christmas. Also, we say Father Christmas, not Santa. I know loads of people say Santa. I just love to say Father Christmas. I just always said that as a child growing up. My siblings always said that, and I just feel like it sounds nicer than Santa. So silly things like that I do like to say. So the children do 9 out of 10 times will say Father Christmas. Sometimes Santa just fits, but yeah, Father Christmas. In terms of gifts, we don't say that anything is from us for Christmas. Everything is from Father Christmas. I've heard people say before that, like, you know, why should Father Christmas get all the credit when you've put a lot into it? But I don't really think it's about that, is it? Like, in the moment, Christmas is not about us, it's about our children completely. And from believing in him as a child, it's just so magical. And if I had thought that my parents would buy some presents, it probably would have just like ruined the magic of Christmas a little bit for me personally. So for my children, I don't do that. Father Christmas buys everything. He does their stockings, he buys all their presents, and it just adds to the magic of Christmas. I get credit on their birthdays and I enjoy shopping for their birthdays, and I enjoy that they can know that I'm shopping for their birthdays. Yeah, so everything is from Father Christmas. We do stockings, and one thing that Curtis always had as a child was presents in his stocking. We don't do that. As a child, my stocking was just full of sweets and chocolates and maybe like, do you know, like you can get those little minifigure bags, some little toy treat like that. But a stocking is, for me, chocolates and sweets, and yeah, you get all your presents, so I don't think you need presents in your stocking. It's nice just to have a stocking full of chocolates, wake up in the morning and feel a stocking that is full, yeah. So stockings are always sweets and chocolate, a little small like surprise bag toy sort of thing, and we would never do like a pillow for stockings or things. It just needs to be chocolates. It's nice and simple, and the simplicity of it is what is so nice about it. And then presents, so budget, things like that. Budget would depend on income, but also not over the top if we have had more that year, because our income can like obviously vary. Being self-employed is not a set income. It can go up, it could go down. Some months will be more than others, some months will be harder than others. And we just have sort of said £200 a child. I do think that having more siblings means they will get less, because I think if there's just a couple of them, yeah, I would definitely get them more, but I have to sort of think about how many I have. So if you're talking £200 a child, that is £1,200. I don't know what other parents spend. I don't have a clue in whether you would think £200 is tight or generous, and I don't want to actually know really other people's budget, because I think that would sort of throw me off my own budget. I was speaking to because I'm happy the way I do it, I was speaking to my friend about it, who has a YouTube channel I will link below, because she has done her Christmas gift haul, and we get on really well. And I said to her, I didn't know how to manage the budget because it's difficult with some children to stick to the budget. Others, it's just very easy, especially with younger children. Like Hero, I definitely won't be spending £200 on. He's 8 months old and he doesn't need £200 worth of things. That would just be ridiculous. I have a family member, no disrespect whatsoever, but they have always spent a lot of money, even without having the money, on their child. And for me, that is just ridiculous. I don't think you have to spend a fortune to have a wonderful Christmas. Children are very easy. I feel like they're very grateful for anything, really. But then I spoke to my friend, as I was saying, and she said she wouldn't necessarily stick to a budget or equaling out the money between each child, because I would usually keep it equal between all my children, make sure like they've all had like almost, like if I'm going £200, I'll make sure they had like 190 to 210 spent on them. And she said just make sure like you're happy with what you've got and each child has got enough, and when you look at it, like you're happy with that. And the younger ones can have less spent on them because it's not necessary. I definitely haven't spent £200 on the girls each, and it would be silly if I did. Before I have spent like more on them, and I just know the gifts get lost, they're not that bothered, and it wasn't necessary. Like I'll look at something and think I really didn't need to buy that. So I've probably spent more this year on Cosmo, Horatio and Rue than I have at the girls, just because of the age. It's just, they've got what they need. When you look at it, like you know what they're going to be happy with and what just looks nice. So I think that's a really good like sort of rule to go with. I also do say to them, because obviously the next thing is if they think that Father Christmas is buying their presents, then Horatio has said to me before, but you're not paying for it, so why can't I have it? Not in a rude way, he's just a kid who doesn't understand. And yeah, before he's asked for like a PS4 or a PS5 or something, and he said, but why not? You're not paying for it, why does it matter? And I've said it's rude. You can still be respectful and ask for something or things that are decent without taking the mickey. So yeah, every time one of them has said, but you're not paying for it, I just say, it's respectful. You don't, if someone's buying you a gift, you wouldn't ask for the most expensive gift, you would ask for something small if you were going to. So yeah, out of respect, I say we just ask for a few nice things, and we're not gonna take the mickey. So partners, husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, we do a gift for each other. And I've said to Curtis before, like when we don't know what to get each other or we don't want to spend the money, because obviously we've spent a fortune on the children, we have said to each other, I've said to Curtis, let's just not get each other anything. We don't need to. And he says he doesn't want to do that. He likes to appreciate each other and not fall out of caring about each other in amongst caring about the kids, which we are quite good with in our relationship. I think we're very good to each other and appreciative and respectful, and it has helped our relationship. It's just like our relationship is really nice, and I do sort of think it's based on like appreciating each other. I haven't got him anything yet, but I'm looking today. It's very late in the year, I know. It's all crept up on me. I know we say that every year, but it's really crept up on me. So Christmas Eve, I will always give the children Christmas Eve boxes. But I think this year I've decided to give them on the 20th, which is the last day of school. I think it'd be nice to come home from school and have like a nice treat box ready for the half term. My friend also, Hannah, who I've spoken about, she gives them on the 1st of December, which is lovely. And that's what made me think that I should give them earlier. I wasn't ready for the beginning of the month, and I would have sort of like to give it some last day of term, just to make a nice treat for the last day of term. So yeah, it would have always been Christmas Eve before, but Hannah is right. It's just too late to give something like that. I have got a video on my channel, which you can watch. I will link in the description box, which is what I've put in their Christmas Eve boxes. I do think I go a bit over the top on them, but I just like them to have a nice treat, and I love it, I enjoy it. So they've got some nice Christmas Eve boxes. And then on the morning, they come down and do their presents, and I do it the way I've always done as a child. And I have had people say to me before, not many, just a couple, that it's not fair the other children patiently waiting for the presents. They like it. Like I've said to the children, how would you like to do your presents? Would you like to go down and just have a free-for-all as Curtis used to as he was a child? Or do you want to do it one by one? And then they have said they want to do it one by one. And I'm happy with that because I like that. Curtis said him and his brother would just open. And I think then you can't appreciate your presents. You can't appreciate each other's. And it goes so quickly. You have spent so much money that I want to appreciate my children opening them too. I have not put like £1,000 into presents for it to just be, and me not even see their reaction to what I've bought them, because although they don't know I bought them, I like to see it, I have bought them. So how we usually do it is we will do youngest opens to eldest, or roughly to eldest, depends. Sometimes they like to go last because it's like their centre of attention at the end of it all. It's all done and it's just them left. So because my dads usually like to go last, we will come down in the morning and their presents will all be laid out in age order, because Curtis is just used to all go under the tree with the name on it. And although that looks really cute, it was lovely as a child for me to walk downstairs and look for your pile of presents. It was really exciting because there was also so many of us. There was like so many piles. I have 6 siblings, but growing up, I lived with 5 because one is my mum and stepdad's son. They live in America, and they didn't growing up, but we were a bit more grown by then. By then, it was just him and my little sister. We would come down and see 6 piles of presents, and it was just really exciting, like magical. We'll do the 6 piles of gifts and then we'll open youngest to eldest, because the youngest just can't wait. They don't want to wait. They don't want to see what anyone else got. So Lilac will open, Flossie will open, Cosmo, Horatio, Rue, unless the boys can choose if they'd like to swap about, because like Horatio might want to go last, Rue might want to go last. But the girls we will do first, because the girls are little and they can't wait. And as I've said, the boys like to and are happy to wait. Christmas morning, we always do a nice breakfast together. So as a child, we used to have orange breakfast muffins with my mum. And then when I had children and she lived here, we used to go to my mum's for Christmas and we would have orange breakfast muffins, and we really looked forward to it, like nice juices and things. So we thought it'd be nice to always have a nice breakfast. So we used to do pastries in the morning, but Curtis saw something recently, which was like a bit of like a buffet sort of style breakfast. So I think we're going to start doing that and make that like our new breakfast tradition sort of thing. And we're going to do bagels, salmon, cream cheese, scrambled eggs, fresh fruits, things like that. Like sausages and bacon. So they can make bacon muffins, sausage muffins. They can make salmon rolls, things like that, salmon bagels, things like that. So I think that would be really nice. Sounds really nice and I'm excited for it. Dinner, I would be happy to go out for dinner on Christmas. I'm sorry if I speak quickly. People have said I speak quickly. And now I realise I'm doing it again. I'm really sorry, I just can't help it, it's just how I speak. I will try and slow down though. So Christmas dinner, I would be happy to go out for it, but with so many children, it's just not easy to go out for dinner, although I would love it because of the stress of cooking, cleaning. We used to go to my mum's, as I said, for Christmas. And then when she moved away, we had it at home. And my dad comes over because he lives quite near and he gets on really well with all of us. So yeah, my dad comes over for Christmas. Usually my eldest brother as well, and me and Curtis will cook a roast turkey dinner. Turkey, Brussels sprouts, parsnips, cabbage, cheesy leeks, roast potatoes, probably Yorkshire puddings, gravy, cranberry sauce. Usually my stepmom makes cranberry sauce, and we have everything like that. And our house is small and there's not a lot of space, but it's just so lovely to just all be together for our Christmas dinner. And yeah, although I said I'm not opposed to going out for dinner, it's just not really convenient, and it's also so expensive. Although Christmas is anyway, it is so expensive. So we usually have Christmas dinner like midday to very early afternoon, before 2, and then later on in the evening, say like 5, 6, when people are getting a bit peckish, we will have like picky food. So we have crisps, we have dips, we have crackers, we have cheese, we have chutneys, a ham, like a gammon. We buy like a huge one. You get them in Morrison's. They're like £30. They're huge. We put mustard and cloves on that, and we just eat everything like that. Puddings, desserts, everything like that. And that's always really exciting to look forward to. And then also have it all Boxing Day as well. And then we'll usually like play a game, play some board games, play some card games. We usually have games like Would You Rather, loads of games like that the children love to play because they can ask the questions too. And then when the children go to bed, they will go to bed later because it is Christmas. They need to play with their presents and things. When they do go to bed, we'll usually play a game like Boulder Dash or something with my dad. We love playing that. My dad is very competitive, and so is Curtis, and it's so much fun. So if you haven't played Boulder Dash, I really, really recommend it. And then Boxing Day, anyone can come around if they want to come around. We just have our picky foods, our ham, baked bread rolls, things like that, and it's just so nice. We really enjoy it. I love it. I just love Christmas time. I think we do try and make it really nice. It's once in a year, and it's just nice to have that time after Christmas and Boxing Day. It's just a bit of a blur, isn't it? And it's just so lovely and so fun and so nice to be with family and just have those days of just nothing. Probably also like to get out of the house, because once you get in the house too long, you start to feel like claustrophobic, don't you? So we'll probably like get up to Costco and things like that. So I have lots of videos lined up. I will also have my Christmas food haul and just show you everything like that. So if you find that sort of thing interesting, then, sorry, there's a child emerging at my door, then please do like, subscribe and stay on my page to keep up with my videos. If you have any videos Christmas related you would like to see that I haven't said, please let me know. But I'm hoping to be able to keep up my daily videos. I know a lovely subscriber of mine called Lou did comment and say if I don't have a video I could do a live. So how would you all feel about that? I think that's a really good idea. Also, how would you like that to be? If you'd like me to do that instead of a video one night, just do a live with Curtis for half an hour or so, So would you like me to do a live with Curtis? Like, what would you like us to talk about? What do you want it to be like? Do you want it to be like a Q&A? Or like, if we did a live, what do you want to see? Let me know, and if I get enough interest, I'll do it instead of a video one night. And if you like my video, then please do subscribe to my channel, stick around and keep up with my family. And hopefully I'll see you on my next video.